Hello everyone, and thank you for joining me for today's episode of Star Wars Cable Relics. For today we have a couple of boxes that were received from Amazon recently, so we're gonna check them out and see exactly what we got. Let's go. Hello everyone, and thank you for joining me for today's episode. As you saw at the top of the video, for today we have a couple of boxes from Amazon. Not really sure exactly what they are item-wise. My guess is they are Black Series because from my recollection, those are the only things that have been, in the coming weeks should be arriving. And we got those a couple of weeks ago at this point. Actually, we got those right after we have the last official video for product here in the channel. So my guess again is going to be Black Series, but I'm not 100% sure what they are. So we're going to jump right in and see exactly what we got. Let's go. Okay, so for the first product, we're going to have one of the boxes from Amazon here, as we said. Essentially, based on the size, again, it seems to me that it is going to be a Black Series product, but I'm not 100% sure which one it is, so let's go find out. This should be a rather quick video. Basically, we have a couple, 3 boxes since the last video we did from unboxing, because the last video actually was, we went back in time to Celebration Chicago for a kind of go back in the to the panel that I was able to attend for episode 9. So we went back in time for that, and to kind of fix a little bit of the issues I had with the video that I had released previously. So essentially, we went back in time. Hopefully, you'll be able to catch that video already. And if you haven't, I would encourage you to go ahead, please check it out. It's a video that has been viewed on my older account for YouTube over 330,000 times. Sorry. So it was like a fluke kind of thing, meaning that it wasn't intended to be seen by anyone except a couple of people. So I try to fix a little bit of the issues we have with audio. So again, if you haven't caught the video from last video on the channel, I would encourage you to go ahead and do so. If you haven't, I'll be able to. I'll be leaving a link in the description down below. So hopefully you get some time to catch it out. So let's get into the product we have right now for today. We have again 3 boxes. I'm not sure exactly what they are. I'm guessing it's Black Series, so let's find out. This one seems to be, again, Black Series indeed. Pretty good. Wow, this is pretty nice. This is a Zero or Q90 from the Mandalorian, one of the droids. I love droids, the way they look. Here we go, right here, and let's take a look in here right now. Pretty cool. Packaging pretty great. There's nothing I can say about the packaging that is bad. Amazon did a great job with this one. I will have to say they have gotten much better lately at these type of shippings, at least for me. I mean, of course, I know everyone's experience is different, so your mileage may vary with that. But for me, luckily, lately it's been a pretty good packaging, in good condition. So I'm happy about that. So let me take a look in here. Let's go up here, right there. Very nice figure. And again, we're gonna be going over the specifics we have of the product itself. We're gonna be unboxing them soon enough to kind of go over the articulation and all those specifics about the product. But it looks pretty good. I love it. Again, I love droids, and pretty good product. And I mean, obviously, it's a very short character. We don't have much of time with him on screen, at least not yet. Maybe, who knows, in the season 3 or beyond, maybe, who knows. But I see a lot of good things about this particular product and action figure. So happy about this one to be added to the collection. And this is number 11. Yeah, number 11 from the Mandalorian Black Series. Wait, sorry, it's not really getting focused in there, but you can see it right there, number 11, hopefully. So good one. We got a good one there. Let's go for number 2. So for number 2, we got another Amazon, of course, as I already said. This one, I'm not really sure. I think this was was delivered maybe about 3 weeks ago, maybe. I'm not really sure, but yeah, could be about 3 weeks ago. All these pretty much arrived within a couple of days after the last video. Again, unboxing video we had, not counting the one with the going back to the Chicago, which was the last one officially, but I think that's episode number 15, I think it was 16. So the one prior to that, all these figures came, maybe in a couple of days after that video was loaded. And this one, another Black Series, which, yeah, I was waiting for this one. I think I alluded to this one last video that it was coming. So glad to have gotten it already. Pretty good. I love the figure. It's pretty nice. We got the Aurra thing on the Phantom Menace here. And this is number 8 from the Clone War. I mean, from the Clone Wars. Sorry, not the Phantom Menace, Clone Wars. So, I mean, she's on the Phantom Menace, but this particular figure is from the Clone Wars version, as you can probably see right there. I don't know if you can kind of blurry, but right there. Let me get a little bit of a shot here, maybe a little bit better. Right there. There you go. Sorry about any glare you may experience. So sorry about that. But the figure looks pretty good. A lot of accessories as well. A lot of accessories, which is pretty good. Always get that little extra. I guess, even the antenna of her head looks pretty nice. We have to be careful with those when I open them because they can easily, break very easily. So what is interesting, I'm trying to see here. Well, yeah, it looks like the version of the Clone Wars. Of course, in the Phantom Menace, we only see her one shot of the movie, and it's kind of not really close, so you can really see her facial features and things like that. During the movie. Now in Clone Wars, yeah, there's a lot of episodes that she's on. She was voiced by Jamie King. So I have somewhere back there one of her autographs there with a picture of the Clone Wars rendition of the character, which is pretty good. So I see her little fingers. I don't know if you can catch that. Kind of blurry maybe. So let me see if I can get another shot here. Again, once we get to the opening of these figures, I'm gonna go to the specifics of the details and articulations and all that, but you can see her fingers here a little long, as the character has, so that's pretty good. So they took some time to make sure that the figure was very, likeness was very good. Right here, I don't know if you can catch that, but the fingers look long fingers that she has. So pretty cool figure, very nice character as well. Again, once we're gonna be able to go through opening all these soon enough, and we're gonna go specifically again articulation and all the discuss of the neck joints and all that stuff, like for collectors, and basically breaking down the action figures themselves. So that's number 2, and we should get the last one for today, for the opening. I mean, so let's see which one we got. Okay, so this one's gonna be pretty cool. I think I know which one this is actually, just because I had got a notification not long ago, and since we already opened the 2, we already know what those are. We already opened them, so I think this one, is the one of the Bad Batch, which is. There's 4 that were from the Black Series that were issued. At least the first wave. We got the Hunter, which we already received a couple of, maybe 2 months ago at this point. We got Hunter, we got Crosshair. So those 2 are already in the collection. And Record should be, I already ordered it through Dorkside, but they were delaying things. So I ended up canceling it just because not long ago, maybe about 2 weeks ago, one of the groups, one of my friends has on the Facebook for collectors, he posted that Record became available again on Amazon, and they had a great deal. You can get maybe 2 for basically $5 more. That I was gonna get 1 through Dorkside, so I ended up getting 2. So that should be coming here in a couple of weeks, actually, as I record this video. So I'm guessing this gotta be Tech, which is the one that's missing for the first 4. From the Black Series. So let's take a look, make sure that it's Tech, but I believe it's gonna be Tech. Let's see. Let's take a look. Yep, indeed it is. We got Tech here. Yep. Tech. Here we are, which is number 4 from the line. For this particular wave or batch of, no pun intended, a batch of figures for the Black Series line. Pretty great detail. Pretty great detail. It looks pretty strange because on the series, he pretty much always, I would say, maybe not always, but close to always, at least for me, it seemed that he has his helmet on. So it's kind of strange to see him without his helmet on, kind of the figure there. Oh, sorry about the glare. So, but yeah, it's pretty much, you can probably see here, it's a little bit of a, to me, it looks very strange. Because rarely do I, at least I don't remember his face too much, like I do Hunters and even Crosshair and Wrecker as well. They actually, they for the most part, I remember seeing their faces often. Tech, for some reason, I don't remember his face too much. To me, he's always wearing his helmet, so it's kind of strange looking at him like this. But it looks pretty cool. Great detail. Yes, pretty nice figure. And again, we're gonna be going over all the specifics of the figure itself, like going the articulation, points of articulation, POA, and all that good stuff. Once we get to open all these, we should be able to get through. Hopefully, in a couple of weeks, we should start opening some of the figures we have gotten throughout the channel's history. So we're gonna go through hopefully maybe 3, maybe 4 openings per video, and go again discuss the specifics about the items, the articulation, the accessories. Each of them has got. This one only has a helmet, which again is the kind of what I seem to know about the character is the way his helmet looks, because to me he's always wearing his helmet. Seems to me at least, and only one gun. One blaster, I should say, so a tiny blaster. Pretty good art as well. Very nice art. Sorry about any particular maybe fuzziness or blurriness in there you may experience. So very nice. But it is number 4. Number 4 from the line. And again, Record, which is the 4th one that we have still pending. We should be getting that maybe 2-3 weeks at this point, based on the notification from Amazon, unless there's any delays with it. We know how these are going with shipments and all that, so that could get delayed, but hopefully it won't be delayed. So we should be able to get those very soon. Now, last video we had, last proper video, meaning unboxing video for the channel, which is not the last one, but the one prior to the last one. I had been discussing a Target that was going to be a Target exclusive, was going to be coming out the day after I did that video, which was the prototype, Retro Collection prototype Stormtrooper. And I had kind of mentioned the experience I had with the same figure, but for Boba Fett, when we met in Target here locally with a couple of friends, we were able to score the Boba Fett and all that. So at that time, when I did that video, we were gonna have the Stormtrooper the next day. So I had alluded, was gonna be mentioning the experience. Did I score it? Whatever happened. So kind of give you a little bit story here, a long story short. The experience itself last time for the Stormtrooper, the most recent experience, it was different than the Boba Fett, and it was different because I didn't get to meet with the people that I met for the Boba Fett figure, but luckily I was still able to score one of those. Actually, I got 2 actually. I was only intended to get 1. But one of my friends who was in that group that we did meet for the Boba Fett, basically he wasn't able to score 1. So when I went to get mine, they had a second one available. So I got the second one, and I was able to to give that to him, just because as I said, he wasn't able to get the Stormtrooper. For me, it was lately, at least for my experience, I don't know, anyway, again, as I was mentioning earlier, everyone's mileage may vary in this type of situations of scenarios, but for me lately it's been a little bit different. The experiences of getting exclusives and ordering online, things like that, I've been fortunate I mean, knock on wood, that I've been able to secure or at least buy or score the most recent figures that have been released for pre-order when they become up for pre-order. That sort of bit was different in the sense that I didn't get it online, but I was able to go to the store and get it. So I still got it. Basically, before that, I would say maybe 7-8 months or prior to that, it was always a headache, and it was always an issue trying to find it. Never saw it on in the stores. Online, things would basically be sold out within seconds. So I wasn't able to score any of those. So the last couple of situations we have had lately, for some reason, it's been okay. Of course, everyone's gonna be different, and everyone's experience, I understand that. But for me, it's been okay. So I hope that everyone's getting better situations, trying to score things online, or even in their stores if they happen to stop by any of those. And the Stormtrooper situation was, again, unlike the first one, the Boba Fett. I went to the store, but right before they opened, I checked on my phone to see if they were gonna have the Stormtrooper available there. They didn't have it in that local store, but I saw one that they had it available in a different Target. It was maybe 20 miles or 15-20 miles. So I was able to go by and secure it. So again, it was a little bit different. I know some people have been trying to find the X-Wing and Target exclusive X-Wing, which has been a pain in the ass to find this. So that kind of go against what I was just saying a few seconds ago, that things have been somewhat easy. So I know some people have some issues. I'm not really that interested in the X-Wing, so that's probably, if I get it, cool, but I'm not really that interested. 2 days ago, as I recorded this video, we had the PulseCon 2021 panel for Hasbro, and they released some of the figures they already teased a while ago, exclusive to their site, the Wolf Trapper, which is Dave Filoni action figure, which is pretty cool. They released the Emperor Vintage Collection with the throne room and everything, and they released a Black Series Cantina set, which is basically like a remake or a redo of the one they had from the 1997, 1988, maybe 96, somewhere in there. And they have has a Ponda Baba, the Dr. Evazan, and Obi-Wan, or Ben Kenobi. So that said, those three sets were exclusive to the Hasbro Pulse website. I wasn't intending to get the Cantina set, but I don't know. Once I started to order in their site, seems to me like a good idea, and I was able to score all, one of each. One of the Trapper Wolf, one of the Emperor with the throne room, and the Cantina set. The Cantina set, I decided to get it after all because I'm not sure that maybe they're gonna have it individually in the future, but I definitely wanted to get it, the Ponda Baba and the Evazan, Dr. Evazan Black Series. So I decided to order it. A little steep in price, I would say. Not really what I was expecting, but maybe I can always cancel that one if I decide not to get it at the end. But I just wanted to get that Evazan and Ponda Baba, which is kind of prompted me to get it. Other items that were available. Also, that same panel that they had on last Friday, as I record this video, they had announced that they were gonna be releasing that same day for pre-order the Clone Wars Vintage Collection Ahsoka, which on a previous video I had alluded that I missed it the first time they made it available. So I was able to score that one as well, which was pretty cool. I know some people are a little bit upset because the original one goes for high price, high dollars in the eBay and in the market value and all that is pretty high for that figure. For me, I didn't score it. I wasn't able to score it the first time. I wasn't really interested in getting the high price one. I just wanted to get the figure on that card back. That's all I care. So I was able to score one. So that should be arriving here, I think it's July or August of next year. So there's a long ways to go to get that one. But at least I was able to score one. So that was pretty good. It was a pretty good experience with the Hasbro Pulse Con 2021. I was able, again, luckily, knock on wood, I want to jinx it for future releases, but I was able to score the one I wanted. and I'm pretty happy about the experience. So I was happy to have open these boxes for you guys today and see the figures. Again, down the road we should be able to bring and open those along with others we have gotten throughout the last couple of months, and start discussing exactly specific about each figure with the accessories and all that good stuff that interests a lot of collectors. So one last thing, if you haven't yet, I would encourage you to please go ahead and subscribe to the Facebook and the Instagram pages that we have for the channel. If you haven't yet, I will gonna go ahead and leave links down below for you guys to follow those. And of course, if you have any feedback, as always, go ahead and leave those down below as well. I go through all those comments anytime I can and respond any way I can. So anything that you can share as far as the channel goes, please do so. And of course, as always, if you have anyone that you think that may get some kind of value out of this type of content, do share the website or the videos with them. And of course, subscribe to the channel as well if you can. So I appreciate all that. And of course, hit the like button. I thought, that helps the channel as well tremendously as we continue to grow and continue this whole YouTube journey. So I appreciate you tuning in. If you did to the end, you stuck to the end. So this is Star Wars Cave Relics. This is Ricky Fernandez. I'll see you next time. Till then, peace.